I've got Rolo and Mars here with me.
Recently we have had a lot of people wanting to rehome litters of puppies that they can't sell online. It's just adding to the problem in rescue centre.
What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. Before we get into this, please make sure you subscribe. If you're new here, my name is Izzy and I'm a journalist, and I make videos here on YouTube where I visit different animal shelters. I speak to them about the work they do, but also raising awareness on different topics and issues, and speaking about the challenges that they face day to day. I also speak to different charities and organisations about how they help animals change people's lives. This can be from hearing dogs to guide dogs to animal assisted therapy. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy this, and let's find out where we are off to today.
So today we're off to Ashbourne Animal Welfare in Derbyshire. Now they rescue and rehome stray cats and dogs, and since they first started back in the 80s, they've helped the lives of over 9,000 animals. And today we're going to find out a little bit more about the work they have done over the years to do that. We're going to be speaking in particular about the issue of buying pets online. Over Christmas, Dogs Trust were actually warning people to not buy pets online, and Ashbourne actually do have a couple of animals that have ended up at their shelter because of online pet buying. So I'm going to find out a little bit more about that. So without further ado, let's go to Derbyshire and speak to the team at Ashbourne. So I'm here at Ashbourne, I've arrived at Ashbourne, and I've got Rolo and Mars here with me, so I'm going to find out all about their story, as well as some other topics and issues that need more awareness as well, and where it all started. So yeah, let's go and find out a bit more. Hello. Tell me all about where Ashbourne Animal Welfare all started.
So the charity itself started in 1988 with like a group of people who had this passion for animal welfare, and then we got our purpose-built rescue centre in 2000. So before 2000 we'd use boarding facilities or people's homes, like foster-based kind of thing really, and then obviously we got the rescue centre, so we have kennels and a cattery here now.
And what's the main ethos here at Ashbourne and what you stand for?
So obviously we are a rescue and rehoming centre. We take in unwanted pets, cats and dogs, and that includes people who can no longer keep them, and also stray animals as well, mainly cats. The dogs tend to come from people's homes that can't look after them anymore for whatever reason, but the cats we get for various reasons. A lot of them are strays, especially this time of year, with the kittens and stuff as well.
And is that sort of more of quite a common theme then? It's more people bringing them here because is it they can't afford to look after them anymore, or is it just different circumstances for?
It is different circumstances. I think recently it has been a lot of like the financial reasons why people can't keep them, with the cost of living and stuff like that, and the price of vets bills and general the cost of keeping pets. But there is other reasons as well, like allergies, or the dog's grown too big for the house or whatever. And same with the cats really. I suppose people have multiple cats and can't care for that many, or the cat goes out and gets pregnant and then comes back and gives birth. Stuff like that really, yeah.
And what are the sort of other main topics and issues and the challenges you face here day to day that you feel need more awareness?
That's a good question. I suppose like the challenges are the different kind of breeds the dog breeds that we are faced with now. So when I first started kind of 10-12 years ago, that you get a massive mix of breeds coming through, like every breed imaginable. Now generally they are the cane corso, pocket bully, French bulldog, and stuff like that. And I think people need to do more research into the breed before they get one as a pet, because although most of them are really great dogs, they're not always suited to kind of everyone's home, if you like. And same with the cats as well. I mean, I think people really need to get the cats neutered for a start, especially if you're letting them outside, because obviously you will end up with kittens and more kittens and stuff as well. But also, kind of realise that having a pet is a kind of a privilege, if you like, and not a right. I think some people get a pet when they shouldn't really have one if they can't afford to care for it properly or haven't got the time for it, in the case of dogs and stuff, really.
And are there sort of any plans for the future here at Ashbourne?
Carry on what we're doing, I suppose. Trying our best with all the animals that we get put on the waiting list daily, and just hope that we can continue and help as many as we can.
So, who have we got here?
So we've got Rolo and Mars. Mars is the black and white, and Rolo is the brindle and white. And they are 6-month-old bulldog cross puppies. So their mum was a British bulldog.
Yeah.
And we have no idea what the dad was. Yeah.
So how did they end up here at Ashbourne then?
Previous owner bought the mum online, or rescued the mum online off like a pet sale site, and when they got home they quickly realised that mum was heavily pregnant, and she then very quickly produced a litter of puppies which did actually cost the lady quite a lot of money to care for the puppies correctly, which she probably didn't bank on having to do when she went and got this dog online. But I mean, obviously the puppies are really sweet, but sadly, because nobody knows what the dad was, nobody really wanted to kind of rehome them from the lady online. So she reached out to rescue centres, and we had space at the time to help out. Yeah. So they're 6 months old, and they're brothers, and they are hopefully will be going to their new homes soon once they've been seen by the vet and everything. Yeah. You're coming up.
And so in terms of people buying pets online, is this sort of a message to say why people should be wary of that, or is it a must know, or do you think people can if they do their research? What would you say on that?
I think it's definitely something to bear in mind when you're going to rehome a pet online. I mean, obviously we are a rescue centre, and we always kind of say, try and rescue first, but I appreciate that's not always possible for some people. But I think it's just do a bit more research into the dog that you're kind of going to purchase online or whatever. Make sure that it is healthy and also not pregnant, and see if you can find out some history about it, really, because although these puppies are really cute, and I'm sure they'll make people lovely pets, really they are a mistake, and it is just adding to the problem in rescue centres in general, really. And I mean, recently we have had a lot of people wanting to rehome litters of puppies that they can't sell online, and they're getting too old to be with their mum still, which is quite sad, really, because it's not their fault. They didn't ask to be born, and then obviously it puts pressure on the rescues, because obviously you've got then the neutering costs to do as well, and vaccinations. These were vaccinated before they came to us, but generally you have got vaccinations to sort out and stuff as well. So definitely do a bit more research.
So much to the team at Ashbourne for letting me speak to you. It was really interesting to speak about buying pets online in particular, because that is an issue I have seen in the news for quite some time now. So it was really interesting to actually meet two dogs that have come to the shelter because of that. So yeah, thank you so much. And if you enjoy these videos, please make sure you subscribe, give it a thumbs up. I've got some really interesting shelters that I'm visiting over the next few weeks, so do stay tuned, and I will see you very soon.